Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about design procedure for sleeve and cutter joint. Okay, sleeve and cutter joint. It is used to connect two rods or bar, right? In this type of joint, a sleeve or muff is used over the two rods and then two cutter are inserted in the holes provided for them in the sleeve and rods, right? The taper of cutter is usually 1 in 24, right? It may be noted that the taper sides of the two cutters should face each other, right? The clearance is so adjusted then when the cutter is driven in the two rods come closer to each other, thus making the joint tight, right? This is cutter joint shown in figure, right? Next we can see the design procedure for sleeve and cutter joint elaborately. The various proportion for the sleeve and cutter joint in terms of the diameter of rod are as follows. Outside diameter of sleeve D1 equal to 2.5 D, right? And the diameter of enlarged end of rod D2 equal to inside diameter of sleeve equal to 1.5 D. Okay, then length of sleeve capital L equal to 8D. Thickness of cutter small t equal to D2 by 4 or 0.31 D. Okay, width of cutter B equal to 1.25 D. Length of cutter equal to 4D. Right? The distance of rod end from the beginning of the cutter hole equal to distance of the rod end from its end of the cutter hole equal to 1.25 D. Okay. Then design of sleeve and cutter joint. Here let P equal to load carried by the rods. Small d equal to diameter of the rods. D1 equal to outside diameter of sleeve. Right. D2 equal to diameter of the enlarged end of rod. Small t equal to thickness of cutter. Okay. Then small L equal to length of the cutter. Small b equal to width of cutter. Small a equal to distance of the rod end from the beginning to the cutter hole, and small c equal to distance of the rod end from its end to the cutter hole, and sigma t tau and sigma c equal to permissible tensile, shear and crushing stresses respectively for the material of the rod and cutter, right? Everything is shown in figure. Then first point, failure of the rod in tension, right? The rod may fail in tension due to the tensile load P. So we know that P equal to pi by 4 D square into sigma T, right? From this equation diameter of the rod may be obtained. Okay. Then we want find failure of the rod in tension across the weakest section, right? So capital P equal to pi by 4 D2 square minus D2 into T into sigma T. Okay. From this equation the diameter of enlarged end of the rod D2 may be obtained. Okay. The thickness of cutter is usually taken as D2 by 4, right? By using this formula you can find thickness, right? Then failure of the rod or cutter in crushing, capital P equal to D2 into T into sigma C. From this equation the induced crushing stress may be checked, sigma C may be checked, right? Then failure of sleeve in tension across this slot, that is suitable formula capital P equal to pi by 4 into D1 square minus D2 square minus D1 minus D2 into T into sigma T, right? From this equation outer diameter of the sleeve D1 may be obtained. Okay. Then we are going to find failure of cutter in shear, that is suitable formula capital P equal to 2B into T into tau, right? Here we can find the width of cutter B may be determined. Okay, then failure of rod end in shear, right? That suitable formula P equal to 2A into D2 into tau. From this equation you can find small a, right, may be determined. Then failure of sleeve end in shear, capital P equal to 2 into D1 minus D2 into C into tau, right? From this equation we can find distance small c may be determined. Okay, is reference already we know. Okay, thank you.